All right, y'all. Today we're getting into the Limitless Takeoff badge, the Slithery and Posterizer badges. Which one of these badges are absolute must-haves for your finishing? If you guys had to choose one, which one would that be? Sound off in the comment section below. I'm gonna share my thoughts through just a ton of experience playing NBA 2K23. I'll offer you guys some insight as to the things that I found out about each one of these badges and the importance for each one. We finna get right into it. Y'all be sure to drop a like and drop a sub if you can. Firstly, I want to get into the Slithery badge and the benefits of Slithery. And I want to speak on the benefits of Slithery from the perspective of a defender. As I run the 5 many times on 2K23, I can immediately tell when someone has Slithery equipped at a higher level. Why? Because it feels like 2K is tugging at my jersey, not letting me get in position to make a contest. Almost like an invisible force field preventing you from getting into position going up against Slithery at higher levels. You would think 2K23 would incorporate Slithery to add particular animations to the offensive player, but it seems like from what I've noticed on defense, they really just put limitations on the defensive player in order to make the offensive player make good use of the Slithery badge. And while we're on the topic of Slithery, at least the way I see it, if it helps you navigate through traffic and helps prevent defense from getting into position, the Acrobat badge is a perfect badge to accompany the Slithery animation with, as Acrobat is already overpowered for you Acrobat cheeses out there, you know what I mean. Slithery is more of a finesse type of badge, so if you're a finesse type of player, you'll target Slithery first. Now, comparing Slithery with the Limitless Takeoff badge, two very different badges. Now, a lot of 2K players speak on how important the Limitless Takeoff badge is, but I see very few players making good use of Limitless Takeoff, and that's because they have the incorrect dunking animations on, or they're driving too far into the paint before they activate their dunk animation. I'll drop a little gem for you guys. Go into the lab and find out how far you can take off in a dunk animation. I think a lot of you guys will be pleasantly surprised to see how far you can take off. You would think that a lot of these takeoff animations will be considered mid-range shots, but the mid-range game is dead on 2K23. They kind of made the court so small, so maybe 2 steps into the 3-point line, you can take off with your Limitless Takeoff badge and correct dunk animations equipped. If you guys are curious as to which dunk animations you should consider equipping, I'd highly recommend using the LeBron James dunk package, the Michael Jordan dunk package, and also the Scottie Pippen dunk packages. Equip those packages, then go into the lab and find out how far you can take off. Normally, either 1 step in front or behind the free throw line is a good indicator as to where to take off from. You will quickly learn that you've been driving too far into the paint to activate your dunk animations, which actually lead to way more contests because of the anchor badge for interior defenders. If you guys want to minimize the effects of the anchor badge, go ahead and equip Limitless Takeoff, but you must take off from further back to limit the effects of anchor on your finishing. And trust and believe, anchor will make you miss seemingly wide open dunks. And the last badge on the list is the Posterizer badge for your finishing. And I gotta say, one of the things I was pleasantly surprised to find this out, I was finishing fairly weak. I have my 6'9" build that you guys see in the background, and he's going crazy driving into the paint. Now, I was limited. I was mainly thinking about the 3-point shot almost all year, and so I started focusing more heavily on my finishing. I know this is not new news to a lot of you guys because a lot of you guys started NBA 2K23 rim running. I was late to get on that bandwagon, but now I'm there and I am going crazy in the paint, feeling somewhat unstoppable on my drives. If you're a finesse type of player, then you may not lean toward the Posterizer badge. The Posterizer badge is best for those players who use the dunk meter, and it's a rare occasion where folks who activate the dunk meter have their dunk turn into a layup animation. I know a lot of you guys who use the square button or the button to dunk experience a lot of animations where 2K changes your dunk into a layup animation. Having the Posterizer badge equipped and using your dunk meter is a combination for aggressive finishing and getting the animations that you actually want to receive. Posterizer is more for aggressive type of finishers, some folks that just want to catch bodies in the paint. Your success is directly determined by your finishing IQ and the interior defender's defensive attributes. The green window on your dunk meter will be affected by the interior defender's defensive attributes and badges, so keep that in mind. Also keep in mind that almost every interior defender has anchor on at the very least the gold level. If I had to personally choose which one of these is the most important, I personally would probably lean towards Limitless Takeoff, but I need you guys to understand that these are playstyles. So when I'm activating the Limitless Takeoff badge, my intention is to break down or misdirect my defender and get to the free throw line area. Without Limitless Takeoff, I would have to drive deeper into the paint to activate my animations, or those animations that take off from further back. And I don't like the idea of driving too deep into the paint because that only gives the defense a better chance to contest. This is why I find the Limitless Takeoff badge absolutely priceless. One of the main badges that I would target when applying or upgrading my finishing badges. I would target Limitless Takeoff first, then after that I would target the Slithery badge because as a defender I know what it does to the defense. And the very last badge that I would target out of these three badges is the Posterizer badge, but that is my playstyle. I need you guys to understand that. Hopefully you guys, you get what I mean here. If I was a more aggressive finisher and I had the dunk meter mastered, I would probably target Posterizer first. But for my playstyle, it's Limitless Takeoff, Slithery, and then Posterizer. You guys leave me the order in which you would target these badges or apply or upgrade these badges. Sound off in the comment section below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all be sure to keep it locked right here at AllCity Live TV because we got a bunch more NBA 2K23 news, information, and updates coming your way. Drop a like, drop a sub on your way out. I'll catch you guys on the next video or live stream. Easy, y'all.